And now it's time for our final arts and culture segment of the week. And today, our Lee Tae-ho joins me with all the latest from the world of music. Good afternoon to you, Tae-ho.
Good afternoon, Kwon-young, and happy Friday. And can you believe it? It's already the first day of November. I
know, time just flies. It feels like it was just August, and we were very, very hot. We had a very hot summer this year, but now the colors of the leaves are changing, and it's already fall.
Exactly, and perhaps it's the effect of both of those that we're starting to see more ballads on the radio and on the TV as well. Which brings me to our fall album previews. A musician turned artist turned musician again is joining his former group members for the release of their latest 10th anniversary album, and also a rap god is preparing to unleash his monster as well.
나얼, 정엽, 성훈, and Youngjun. 4 distinct voices, 4 distinct personalities were brought together as one, like the pieces of a collage that come together to make a masterpiece. In this case, the masterpiece is the R&B group Brown Eyed Soul. 10 years have gone by since the group first got together, and in the meantime, each member has embarked on a successful solo career. But now they have come together once again for one purpose: music. And just yesterday, the group released the first digital single off its upcoming album to celebrate its 10th anniversary. The song Always Be There conveys the message to their fans that although they all have separate careers, they will always be there for fans. Brown Eyed Soul's latest studio album is set for release on Thursday, November 14th. And moving on, a legend, or should I say a god, or perhaps a monster of the hip-hop scene is back. Marshall Bruce Mathers III, better known as the controversial and always much talked about rapper Eminem. Mr. Mathers released The Monster featuring Rihanna on Wednesday. It's the 4th song off his upcoming highly anticipated 8th studio album, MMLP2. The new song features a much more pop-like sound, much like his previous collaboration featuring Rihanna, Love the Way You Lie. All 4 of the songs that have come out in advance of the album so far have certainly raised expectations for the record itself. They've all been received very well by music critics and listeners alike for their wit. And almost as if by tradition, the newly released songs, especially the highly acclaimed Rap God, have stirred controversy for their explicit lyrics. MMLP2, the latest album by Eminem, is set for worldwide release on Tuesday, November 5th.
You know, Brown Eyed Soul, their voice and their vocal and their music, it seems like a perfect fit for the fall season.
Exactly, and there's a lot of fans that are awaiting Eminem's latest album as well. At least 77,150,536 fans, at the minimum, are awaiting his latest album.
All right, and you just got the number just like that?
No, actually, I certainly did not. That's actually the number of likes that Eminem has on his social networking site, Facebook, which makes him the 2nd most liked person in the world.
So it makes me wonder, who is the most liked person?
Well, that's actually interesting that you asked, because the release of his latest track, Monster, features the most liked person on Facebook, which is Rihanna.
Well, no argument there. All right, well, since you're bringing us all the latest music today, you will be bringing us the latest music on K-pop too, right?
Exactly. I couldn't think of closing out the week without giving everybody the latest weekly K-pop Top 10. So, let's go.
And kicking off the latest edition of our weekly K-pop Top 10 is the rock band Chaorim with their anthemic 2521. Next up at number 9 this week is Number 9 by the K-pop girl group Tiara. And who is this at number 8? It is none other than the Korean audition program star Yoo Seung-woo with his latest song, Yoo-hoo, featuring the rappers Hani. And at lucky number 7, we have the latest from another Korean audition program star, Roy Kim with Seoul Here. Number 6 this week is the artist formerly known as the nation's little sister, IU, with the Red Shoes. And here we go with the top half of the chart. At number 5 is Lee Chang-min of the group 2AM with his latest song, Moment. At number 4 this week is the song Sorry by Korea's king of ballads, Shin Sung-hoon. A great song to warm you right up during the chilly fall season. Next up at number 3 is the latest song from the group Urban Zakapa titled Walk Backwards. And here we go with the runner-up this week. At the number 2 spot is the song You Don't Know Me by the R&B artist K-Will. Drum roll please! The number 1 song of the week is Mr. Lee by one of the veterans of the K-pop scene, artist Park Ji-yoon.
Well, Park Ji-yoon is certainly doing very well, especially considering how long of a time that she was away from the music scene.
And it's very difficult to do, especially with all these K-pop groups popping up out of nowhere. There seems to be many new groups coming out every week, but despite all that, she's still doing very good with all that competition.
So, Taeho, what's your hunch? Do you think there will be a dramatic shift in the landscape next week?
Well, that's interesting that you asked that because most of the time here in Korea, the K-pop charts are dominated by the K-pop artists. However, Eminem's new or latest single featuring Rihanna, Monster, is actually doing very well on all the major music online sites.
So we could expect a change there by next week.
Perhaps, maybe. It's hard to see the international singers doing really well on the K-pop charts, but Eminem has such a big following, not just around the world, but here in Korea as well. So,
right, loyal base of fans.
Exactly. So we may actually see him on the charts next week.
All right, we'll have to wait and see. Thank you, Taeho, for today, and we'll talk to you on Monday.
All right.